Today is the 6th of April 2022. Just had some reflection on a conversation I heard over 12, 13 years ago. Sitting in the vehicle with Kai Mills was the CEO of Bakers Bay, Michael Melman, and Sir Sidney Poitier. And Mike was telling Sir Sidney that the Bahamas government don't negotiate on behalf of Bahamians. The government officials negotiate on behalf of themselves. And I see that so evident 13, 14 years later. Mike Melman clearly stated that he's not here because he loved the Bahamas or he loved Bahamians. He came here because he see an opportunity. That's why he's here. It was never about the Bahamas, never about Bahamians. It was about opportunity. And boy, have they cashed in Bakers Bay over the many years that it don't take much to corrupt our officials. All you got to do is say, I'm here with Bakers Bay. I'm here from Bakers Bay. I was in the presence of a former prime minister. He was right at the FBO, came in on Bakers Bay jet, and he told the Customs and Immigration right in my presence, if you value your job, be careful what you do and say to Bakers Bay owners. That's the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas threatening the day-to-day workers, immigration and custom. And if you value your job, be careful the way you treat the people of Bakers Bay. The Prime Minister telling the workers right there that people that come here for a week or weekend has more value than them. All I can say is, wow. And I see it over the years, the lawlessness of Bakers Bay, that they could go onto the ramp, pick up people, drop off people. I just saw him had a little meeting up here, airport manager here, about all the rules that governs this international airport. But right down the road, less than a block away, drivers could go onto the tarmac of the FBO. Don't have to have a taxi license, don't have to have a badge, no security. They will drop off and pick up. Custom don't know what they're putting on the plane to take to America, and Custom don't know what they're taking off the plane, bringing in the Bahamas. And this has been happening over 13, 14 years. But when Bahamas Air comes in from West Palm Beach with Bahamians on it, they spend an hour or more in Custom, them digging up in their dirty drawers, want to know what Bahamians are smuggling into the Bahamas. They're home. They're not being welcomed home. They're being harassed by Customs at the Marsh Harbour International Airport. But just a stone throw away, the people that has the money to pay duty, Custom don't even look in their bags, don't even come at the airplane, because they are from Bakers Bay. Don't have to have any permission to drive. They could drive for years for cars that are not licensed Road traffic turn a blind eye. The police turn a blind eye. Everybody turn a blind eye besides Kai Mills. That is what Mike Melman was talking to Sir Sidney Poitier about. The Bahamas, a nation for sale. Everybody is benefiting from the Bahamas rather than Bahamians. Everybody is becoming millionaires at Baker's Bay besides Bahamians. How can this be in a land of law? Lawlessness. Lawlessness at its highest peak. And it's been happening for decades. And it's like you throw the dominoes down, a ripple effect. One do it, all do it. It becomes acceptable. The lawlessness, lack of integrity, disrespect for the position that they hold, that foreigners could come here on a weekend and break all the rules that is supposed to govern all us. But the rules, Mike Melman said, they never negotiate for Bahamians. Bahamians only count on the day of election. All that 5 years in between, we gotta figure it out. That is why the FNM is out and the New Day government is in. The jury is still in deliberation to ask the question, did we make a wise decision? The jury is still out. The judge is still asking, are you finished your deliberation? Are you finished your discussion? The jury sent a note back to the judge. We're still discussing whether this New Day government was elected by Bahamian for Bahamian, or should the lawlessness of illegal and non-residents, the people that didn't go to the poll to usher in the New Day government, is dictating to the New Day government what they want, when they want, and how they want. And they haven't cast one single vote. The majority of the people is still looking for help and hope after devastating hurricane, after weightless, good-for-nothing FNM government couldn't bury our dead. To date, they haven't told us how many people died. They didn't care. But the jury is still out on the government that was elected by the people. Are they still negotiating on behalf of the majority of Bahamian people? That is the question that will be answered at the poll. And boy, 4 years comes very fast. It is time for government to listen to people that went through a storm called Dorian, went through COVID-19, and we went through another storm called the FNM government. The jury is out. The people are listening, but they haven't heard anything of priority to a people and for a people that is still going through the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian. Who will speak for such a people? We're still waiting. We're still listening. 7 months in, we haven't heard a trickle of what is priority for people that is still going through a storm. Kai cares. That's why he's here. Still going through a storm.